Hi, Leo. I love you, honey. Today we are going to pull the karma deck. Houses, planets, and signs. Where it's happening, what's happening, and how it's happening. So I would like to pull some overall energy for the reading first. Before we pull those. Let's see. For Leo. Holy angels, Holy spirits, to the divine above. Angels and ancestor gods. For Leo. Let's do a challenge, advice, and outcome for this reading. Challenge. In separation, sugarcoating bullshit won't make no brownies. No, it sure won't. It's the wrong kind of sugar. Indeed. Mercy. We're going to clarify those at the end to see where it fits in here, okay? Leo. Advice. If you're feeling restricted, second chances wasn't ready the first time. If you feel like you need to fix it, fix it. Fix it the best way you can. Potential outcome. Be confident in what you do. That's what the Queen of Wands is. Ending of a cycle. When you end a cycle, be confident the cycle has ended. Don't go back to something that you've already ended once. Reason why? You can't concentrate on self-made illusions. Things that you think that are happening. All eyes on you. You could be thinking there's somebody watching you all the time. If it is, give them a show. Let's see. Let's pull a couple of these for what's at the top. For Leo, what's going to clarify sugarcoating bullshit? Don't make brownies. The lightning bolt. A shocking revelation. A boom shakalaka. Date. That's going to be fun to clarify. Indeed it will. Second chances wasn't ready the first time. This is an advice if you're feeling restricted. Second chances wasn't ready the first time. Palm tree. Stabilizing your security through a clock. Needing time to stabilize it. Ending of a cycle. I like you. Cassette. Something's playing over in your mind over and over and over again. Like a song that's been repeated 20 times. So let's pull some karma cards. Houses is where it's manifesting in your birth chart. Houses is what part of your life. For Leo. Your fifth house. Remember, your fifth house comes before your sixth house. Your sixth house is what gets you ready for your seventh house. What's against you in this life. We'll do more closely. And here's your seventh house. You're going to skip the sixth. Planets. For Leo. This house is your house of romance. Your delight. What excites you? Planets. Jupiter. Whatever you're into, Jupiter will expand it. Whether it's negativity or positivity. Sun. Spiritual enlightenment. Expanding your spiritual enlightenment rim. Leo energy. And how it's all coming in. Signs. What is the energy that this is coming in for Leo? Ooh, Capricorn energy. And Aries. Confident and stable. So as we clarify these, let's see. Let me shuffle. Leo. I love you, Leo. I would never deter you. And you have a lot of cross watchers on here. Just saying. So, in your spiritual realm, it wants you to, with the trust of a child, learn or teach your goals. Through that, You're going to be dedicated to achieve the granting of the power of love. Treating people how they deserve, not how they want. What is the biggest challenge for Leo's spiritual realm right now? The world. Ending those cycles. Completing those cycles. Challenge. You are ending the cycle of anybody challenging your mentality, anybody making you second guess yourself. Fives are a test from the divine, but it's an internal test. You're not going to be left confused anymore in the cycle. Closing the cycles, that's a challenge for you. Testing your mentality. F that. What would be the advice to the spiritual realm? Publicly, successfully recognize your plan. Have a successful plan. Planning and preparing a foresight to be successful. That's 9 wands. When you get 9 wands, you're going to rest and reconsider your boundaries. Celibacy, saving yourself for one person, not talking out loud about your business. What would be the outcome for the spiritual realm for Leo? 3 Pentacle, acknowledging, boom, shakalaka. Maybe rebuilding after a tower. After some sort of shocking revelation, lightning bolt and a date. You got the Magician and the Hermit. Here's your star. Something is making you reflect on your manifestations. Look back on what you've manifested. Wow. What's the Tower here for Leo? A self-defensive soulmate with divine protection, waiting to reflect on an X cycle to level independently. This is a Leo that will no longer wait for another person to end cycles with other people to be able to talk to them correctly and how they're supposed to. If you can't talk to the Leo like you're supposed to at the beginning, you won't have a middle with this Leo. Just saying. In your mental realm, fun and romance and making art could be positive about the day-to-day reality of what you're focusing on and the blessings from the investment through the gambles and others' games. Someone brought a game to you and you got a piece that they've never seen before. Oh man, the mental realm, that's what the 5 Swords is. What is the biggest challenge for the Leo here in the mental realm? Communication, communication, communication. Either receiving a message, talking to family, being at peace emotionally, or someone saying, hey, I'm married. Let's clarify this part. Your mental realm, Leo. What is the 10 Cups? King of Wands, masculine energy, Leo energy, Knight of Wands, sexually immature. 7 Cups, daydreaming, night thinking, seeing the bigger picture emotionally. You got 7 Wands and 7 Cups. So this is a Muslim thinking about making a stand and telling family something. What are they going to tell the family? Something's heavy. The Emperor. For this Muslim to take control, it's going to be a heavy situation to be enlightened on a justified destiny. Oh my goodness. Justifying the destiny of just to be open. Nothing to hide. So what exactly, where's the feminine? Death card in reverse. She's not transitioning her emotions. She's not changing her love for herself for no one. Queen to the King of Cups. You will not be able to deter this feminine from loving herself. That's going to be the first thing that she's going to have in check. Regardless of a masculine or any other men she comes in contact with. Your physical realm here. Do it dramatically. grow, and expand. Use the use the most business-like way, and resulting from the results from which you impose it by bringing good fortune to your creations. Whatever you create, you know it's going to bring you good fortune because you know where the creation come from. You're not running on ideas that's made by other people in this physical realm. What is the biggest challenge for the Leo in the reading? Your intuition. Maybe your intuitive sight is going a mile a minute. King of Swords in reverse. Aquarius in the reverse. So there's a masculine here that didn't think straight, wasn't making straight decisions. The Emperor. It's also an Emperor not ascending. Why is this King of Swords in reverse? Because the Strength card is here in Judgment. The Leo called for judgment. Breaker 1-9, calling on the divine. Father, are you there? Trusting and reconsidering the masculine King of Wands on his throne to make a stand, confusing truth. So the feminine wants the masculine, when he's confused about something, she wants him to say something. Don't sit there quiet. Don't sit there with your hands tied behind your back. Say something. If you don't say nothing, then it's gonna. That's why the feminine right here is closed off a little bit, because she's not being told everything. Let's shuffle. Through the karma cards, your fifth house. Your fifth house is your romance, your self-expression, the way you express yourself through the world, how you impact the world around you, how you incorporate fun into your life, how you express your artistic vision and create your own voice. What does Leo need to know about the fifth house? Not free from the Queen of Swords. The Hierophant. Spiritually confused. Okay. So is what we'll do, we'll clarify masculine and feminine for that. I'm going to use the upright reversal Cloud Whisper deck for Leo. What's in the fifth house for the feminine? Chariot in reverse and the Empress. She's not moving. She feels like she has lack of control in the situation. Or the masculine didn't come through. The Star is in reverse. There's no faith. So this feminine is losing faith. That's why she's calling for judgment. Let's see. Where's the masculine in the fifth house? 5 cups in reverse. So he's trying to move on, trying to forgive, hoping that love returns there. 7 cups in reverse. Being able to release, no longer be confused emotionally, restored his senses. Where's the divine feminine here? Nine Wands in reverse. The isolation ends. She feels let down. She feels like there's no boundaries with the 6 of Cups in reverse. Because in the past, it was unrealistic expectations, and she didn't like it. It's a luxury of the past, and she ain't going. You got 5, 6, 7 cups here in the fifth house. Well, if the masculine's trying to release the confusion to recover emotionally, and the feminine, her isolation is ending because in the past it was unrealistic expectations. What is the advice for both of these people in the fifth house? Find something that you love to do and stay with it. You're always going to be challenged by a third party. Challenged by a circle of friends. Misunderstood. Emperor. The Sun. So the feminine says there's nothing else she can help this masculine with, and that's going to allow the masculine to be enlightened, open up like a naked baby on a pony for the challenge of the third party. The feminine did not and will not allow herself to be challenged, so he found someone else to challenge. Jupiter energy. Whatever Jupiter is, it's expanding. Whatever, if it's negative, it expands the negativity. If it's positive, it expands the positivity. Anytime you have Jupiter in a reading, depends on the energy that comes with it. It's a Sagittarius energy. And it's a 12-year cycle, by the way. It's through luck, growth, optimism, achievement, expanding of a choice. What are you most interested in? Where's the masculine here? You have the Hermit. That's a reflection. Soul searching. Soul ties. Spending a lot of time alone. Because High Priestess in reverse. Repressed feelings. Low self-esteem. Blocked intuition. So the masculine is actually reflecting on when he didn't listen to his intuition. Look what you got next. You have the feminine and the Four Wands. Twin flame. A stable foundation with the feminine. Where's the feminine here? Where is the divine feminine? The King of Pentacles. That's a masculine energy, Taurus energy. But he's also in reverse. The masculine didn't follow through because of jealousy. Broken, codependent. 10 Wands in reverse. So she let it go. She's taking a break. She's finally saying no and ending the cycle to be able to renew herself. She's no longer gonna fix codependent people. She's done. What would be the advice for the feminine here in Jupiter? Expanding feminine. The advice is the Hermit. They want you to reflect. The stars and the lantern. Hope, faith, balance, renewal. Have faith in what you're doing, honey. A soul searching. A soulmate. Keep going. Advice for the masculine. You need to be happy, independent, self-sure, confident, and single. 9 Pentacles. It's your own independent devil. It's your own problem, honey. You could be your own problem. There's your Capricorn energy. That's what we're going to clarify next. With this Capricorn energy, we all know the Capricorn energy is the devil, but it's also the Queen of Pentacles. Could be an ex. But, you know, Capricorns, they're very stable. They like to work and they like money. They could be toxic or sometimes in a good way. Let's see what this Capricorn energy is for the divine masculine. Someone practical, being a practical achiever. 6 Wands in reverse, retreating after a failure. 5 Wands of your passionate initiations being tested. 2 Pentacles in reverse, feeling overwhelmed, repeating cycles in the past. What would be the biggest challenge for the masculine in Capricorn right here? The biggest challenge is your High Priest. Spiritual lessons. And temperance. So they want you to peacefully talk to the divine. They want you to bring peace through your spiritual realm. The Sun, by being open. Page of Swords in reverse. Unclear about what you open to. So the masculine, their challenge is being unclear what they're open in their soul to. Woo! Feminine. Justice in reverse and Death card. She's not transitioning because it's not her ascension. It's not her transition. She's not going to change for no one but herself. Where is the feminine in the Capricorn energy here? Chariot. She said, see you later, rotten tater. She don't want no more. That's a Cancer energy. She's going to leave behind her wants and only take her necessities because the Empress in reverse. She feels like she's being smothered. She feels like she has no emotions anymore. Loss of self-respect. She's gonna leave it behind if it brings her down about herself. 2 cups in reverse. She'd rather be separated. That's in separation if there's no truth. If there's no truth to work with, she doesn't want anything to do with it. What would be the advice for the masculine here? High Priest and Temperance. Emotionally walking away, or they want the masculine to pull their emotions out of and leave. Put your emotions in a bottle, put them in the car, and take them with you. The Feminine's coming out with the Chariot and the Empress in reverse. She's already gone. What would be the advice for the Feminine? The Divine is telling the masculine to do the same thing the Feminine did. But the advice to the Feminine is this Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. They want you to slow down your interests, slow down your hobbies, slow down what you're resting and reconsidering. The Knight of Pentacles is analyzing your sexual interests. What would cause this Feminine to have to do that? Soulmate connections. 2 cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. There's another woman involved. The Knight of Pentacles could be a child of the woman. And the Feminine, she might have felt down about herself and she left because she wasn't going to have relationships or anything to do with the masculine that's still connected to a Feminine in the past. Who's the Queen of Pentacles, please? That's the one that you need to be successfully freeing yourself from. Publicly recognition of freedom, alone, in the tower moment. So let's clarify these cards at the top and see where these fit in there, okay? Let's see for Leo. So your biggest challenge in this whole reading is in separation because sugarcoat bullshit don't make no brownies. The lightning bolt is a sudden change, a shocking revelation, shocking news, a surprising epiphany of an upheaval causing a transformation because meeting someone new, dating, you don't want to get out there much, but you plan to set a date. What's this challenge for the Leo in the reading? Where's the Feminine? Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Hangman. She's not supporting it if it's either got another woman there or she's not going to support it with the Queen of Swords. She's not going to have to think about it. She is not. The Hangman, a different perspective of who supports your thinking process. So from right here, look at that, because the Empress, she's already open. She said the Queen of Swords isn't her problem. The Queen of Swords is actually the opposite of the Queen of Wands. Why did this Queen of Swords come out with for the Feminine? I'm going to tell you, a lot of people say that the Empress is Libra energy. No, sir, no, ma'am. The Empress is all 4 queens and the High Priestess. You can't get a throne with one element. It doesn't work that way. Who is this Queen of Swords when it comes to the Divine Feminine? Who is this Queen of Swords? And see, the King of Swords and the Emperor is here. So it's a counterpart of the masculine right now. Who is this Queen of Swords when it comes to the Feminine? Well, that's what slowed her down. She's analyzing, Virgo energy. It's crossroads. So, stagnant on the indecision to analyze. She's what's blocking the Feminine from being able to analyze what she wants to do. So that's why the Feminine left. Who is this Queen of Swords for the masculine? Page of Swords. She could be someone that is always looking curiously, unemotionally fulfilled, sad, lost, regretful. Divine lover. She's also looking for her divine lover, but she has manifested this in distress. There's an air sign that manifested a divine lover when she was stressed. What's that got to do with the divine feminine in this reading, Leo? It's a new perspective of deception, interfering with a new interest, interfering with the date. Let's keep going. The advice here, if you're feeling restricted, second chances wasn't ready the first time. Through the palm tree, to find stability and being secure through the performance of your growth and endurance and the flexibility. And you're going to do it with the clock. They want you to take time. You need time. In time cycles, time to heal, time to progress. What is the overall energy? The Lovers. Thinking about that one lover. Family interference or relationship interference. Where's the masculine over here in the sugarcoat and bullshit, don't make brownies and separation on a date? He's not alone. He's not alone to change. He's not alone to transform, but at a dead end emotionally. So wherever this Queen of Swords is, that's where he is. When one karmic wears bell bottoms, so does the other. I love bell bottoms, by the way, but just saying, when you're in a relationship with someone, you try to dress the same and things like that so people know you're a pair. Who gives a crap, really? What is the challenge here for the masculine? In separation and the bullshitniks. Karma. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. Something here will be spiritually justified. This is the spiritual balance scales. He's got to justify what he followed through with. You could have actually married someone in church. On the initiation of emotions, investing in the Queen of Pentacles, assessing the investments of an ex or someone that he settled with, King to the Queen of Pentacles. Who's the Queen of Pentacles to the masculine in this reading? And what is justice? Trying to be spiritually correct, but you can't be spiritually correct if you're not earthly correct. Let's see. What is justice? Let's clarify the justice and balance scales for this masculine. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. He's got to follow through with the karma. Oh my gosh. His challenge is the feminine. Taking a risk with the feminine or being free for his feminine. He's got to free himself from the karma that he followed through with. He's just got to be free. Free from the mind. Thinking about the past life soulmate right there. Nostalgic in emotional thought. Nostalgic times. Thinking about that one person that they didn't have to pour the cup for. Because she got her own cup. The challenge, feeling restricted. We're going to do it one more time. Feeling restricted. Second chances, wasn't ready the first time. Needing to take time to heal and be able to secure that. Where's the feminine? She's alone. Starting over. She's found a different interest, it looks like. Where's the masculine here? He's trying to rebuild a foundation that's at a dead end. 10 swords. Being sexually undermined. That's why he has emotionally walked away. The divine is telling him he needs to pull his emotions out of this situation and leave. Let's clarify it. Five Pentacles comes with the painted window and tarot. So this feminine, yeah, she feels a little crippled, but she's going to start over. This is refreshing her interest alone. What is in that Page of Cups? I'm sorry, the Page of Wands. The initiation of an interest, our spark of interest alone. Where is this feminine in this challenge? Feeling restricted. What's the Five Pentacles, Page of Wands for the feminine? The Star, hope, faith, balance, renewal of a situation. So she's alone trying to heal. Trying to balance out her emotions because she feels rejected. 4 Cups. Her blessing was ignored. Could have brought her self-esteem down a little bit, where she had to refresh it. Abundified emotions. Rich, emotionally rich. That's where she's going. What's the star? Hope, faith, balance, renewal of the situation there. Healing emotionally. Getting her senses together. Karmic payback. Karmic level. That's the acknowledgement of her power. Oh, man. So the masculine now has acknowledged that they're at a dead end. The masculine in this reading, maybe 3 years. There's your 4 of Pentacles. Because they held back from making a stand. They didn't stand up for themselves, which was a challenge to strategically think about being confused. Independent. Do you want to be single or do you want to be married or carry the responsibility or lead? Mastering, ending the cycle would have initiated a boundary line, but they didn't stand up for themselves. The 7 of Wands is in reverse. What did this masculine need to stand up against? Seven Wands. They needed to soul reflect, spend some time alone on the star. They need to find the truth, which is where the feminine's coming. A true soulmate. They didn't stand up for their true soulmate, their healing soulmate, the soulmate that brought them peace. This situation, I'm going to bring up the movie Grease here. You know, when John Travolta, he's trying to act like a big guy in front of his friends. Egotistic MF, if you ask me. And then here comes Miss Sandy, looking so beautiful. He acts like, he treats her like the other women that's on the lower totem pole. He doesn't treat her like the feminine she should have been treated as. And that's what happened here. Wanting to look big in front of family or friends or an ex and treated someone harshly. Potential outcome, Leo, being confident in what you do. Confidently ending those cycles. Saying, I like you because someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Have fun flirting, wanting to date. But it's outdated thinking. Conditioning and replaying your ideas over and over in your head. That's what you confidently need to stop doing. Where's the feminine here? Yes. A whole new perspective. A whole new interest of thought. You need to refresh in your emotional thoughts. Daydreaming, night thinking, seeing the bigger picture. Emotional feelings. Where's the masculine? What do we need to clarify? Oh, there he is. Masculine. He's going to find out the truth. You know what? You know how he's going to find the truth? Through his feminine he rejected. Emperor loves her. That's the second time that's come out like that. The Emperor. She's the only one that can fulfill his cup. There is no one like the feminine that he shunned. What is the new perspective of emotional decisions with this divine feminine? A whole new way of thinking, baby. You got the Queen of Wands and this Page of Wands again. She is re-sparking the interest of herself, her own confidence, because she's trying to block out the thought of the Queen of Pentacles, which is another woman that was hidden from her. She doesn't give a crap about him no more. She cares about the other woman, but it's not a problem. Where's the masculine in the star? 3 cups. And the Ace of Swords. Clearly, there's a third-party situation, or he's being clear on what he wants to celebrate. What is in that 3 cups for the masculine? Right here. Here's your dead end. So the masculine is seeing clearly that there's a circle of friends that has justified his depletion. Heartbroken and alone. I love you guys. Ciao.